It is November 7th, the year of our Lord 2020. We are here to do an artist spotlight, but I do want to point out that Joe Biden has just won the presidency, and they are literally going crazy in the streets celebrating. So there's going to be a lot of honking and some potentially some extra noise. But we are here to talk about you. We are here to do a spotlight on you. You're a photographer, and one thing for sure that I wanted to talk about with you on the spotlight is when you talk about like why you're a photographer. You mentioned storytelling. Go into like the storytelling in photography for you and how that got your start, like how you got your start in photography because of storytelling, because that's
wow. It's hard, man. I mean, I feel like storytelling is a lot harder to do in picture than it is in video, but I feel like living in a city like Chicago, where you have so many, I hate saying diverse people, because the city of Chicago, for being as diverse as it is, it's very segregated. There are neighborhoods where that's known as like the Polish neighborhood or the Mexican neighborhood or so on and so forth. And the heart of it all, which is the Loop at downtown, is a place that everyone gets to get to their next point in their route. And I spent a lot of my time down there in the Loop just taking photos. I started doing street photography and just seeing like the different kind of connections and points that people would meet at. Two photos I have that tell two different stories. There's one of this guy wearing a suit crossing the street on it's probably like Clark and Wabash, and there's a shadow going right through him, and he's turning back like he was looking at me, showing one side of downtown. And then there's another photo I have of a homeless man at the bottom part of Wabash, like, you know how there's two, like a upper and then a lower. Yeah. On lower Wabash, there's this homeless guy having a piece of cardboard and he's writing something on it, and that's you know, the other story of Chicago, the other part of downtown. So
interesting.
Yeah.
I know you mentioned when you started photography, it was a little bit of an escape as well.
Totally.
Yeah.
That was the main thing. The year of 2018, a lot was going on. Probably not as much as 2020, but for myself, yeah, I always knew that mentally I had some things that I'd push through and work on. And because of the school I was going to, they were doing free counseling and free therapy sessions, so I decided to start doing that. And I was diagnosed with severe depression, and something that I did to try to, you know, get out of that state of mind was to pick up a camera and start taking pictures. And through that, I was able to really find my escape and just get out of my head for a little bit, even if it was for an hour or two a day. I think that really helped me.
With you said that you're going to therapy, you're diagnosed with depression. What was a moment in, like, through photography that you realized, like, oh, this like is an outlet and this helps?
Damn, man. I mean, there are a lot of ups that I had with photography. I mean, there have also been some downs, but there have been a lot of ups. I mean, one of the ups was like New Year's Eve when I met you guys and I like connected with people. That's my first time connecting with people through photography and like making friends and like friendships. Another time was when I had the opportunity to like showcase my work in like an art gallery, and I sold a good amount of my prints there. That was awesome. It also feels really good when you're taking photos of someone, whether it be a friend or a client or whatever, and you show them the pictures and they're like, wow, like these are great, I look awesome, or the way that it makes them feel about themselves is really cool too. Man, I don't know, I'm just rambling at this point, but even like the thrill of the shot, when like you hit a shot and you just know it's gonna be a banger, and you can't wait to get home to edit it because, you know, like, man, I got the shot. Like, as long as I can get one shot a day that I'm proud of, and this is the shot, like, when you hit it, you hit it.
Yeah, it's good to see that you have remained creative during all this. What advice do you have to creatives during this time?
As hard as it is, just to try to get out of your own head. Being I guess confined, and I guess restricted from doing the things that I used to be able to do before COVID was a thing. Really brought back that a lot of that depression that I was working out of, and just finding the motivation and inspiration to get back out there and find ways to take photos of things that you wouldn't normally take photos of, but just something to get yourself back in like the creative flow and get those juices back. I think it's pretty huge. So my advice is just get out there and create what you can.